three.
Hi, my name is Dawn Lewis, and I work here at Family Foot and Ankle Specialist as a certified Pedorthist. And today I'd like to talk to you about proper shoe fitting for your children. The most important thing for a child is to make sure that they are wearing the proper type of shoe. And the reason being is, as a child, if you're wearing shoes that are too small or ill-fitting, in the future you could develop problems like hammer toes, corns, ingrown toenails, calluses, and bunions. So the best way to prevent that is to make sure that your child is properly measured by a certified Pedorthist or someone who is professionally trained in doing something like that. A lot of times a child is never going to complain that their shoes are hurting them, so it's very important for mom and dad to take a look at the shoe and make sure that it has proper wear. One little trick that you can do as a parent is when you have a little tiny shoe like this, you can actually take the insert out of the shoe and you'll see where the toes are marked inside the shoe. That is an indication of if the shoe is definitely too small for your child or not. You should have at least the width of your thumbnail at the end of the child's toe, so that way the child has enough room for their active playing outside or the sports that they may be doing. You can also look at areas of the shoe for stress and wear. If the shoe appears to be worn on the outsides of the shoe, most likely the shoe is not wide enough for the child. A lot of times you'll see that the seams are stressed even in the back, or could be on an angle, inward or outward. That would also let you know that there's something not working correctly with the fit of the shoe. But the most important thing is to make sure your child is fitted by someone who is certified to do so. Children should have their feet measured about every 3 months because children tend to grow and have growth spurts more often than us adults. Like I was saying before, you want to definitely make sure that there is enough room at the end of the child's toe, and that could be the longest toe, which isn't always the great toe on anyone. Another important thing about shoes is you have to make sure that the laces or Velcro or buckles should hold the heel firmly. It should not be able to slide forward in the shoe. The child should not be able to move up or down. And another thing is the shoe should be flexible. So when you're bringing your child to be measured for shoes, you want to make sure that it's bending in the correct spot, which would be more at the ball of the foot. You don't want it to bend where the child's foot doesn't bend. It's also very important that you're looking at the sole of the shoe. You want something with tread on it. This will prevent the child from slipping during activity or falling or having any kind of injury. Another important thing is when you're shopping for a shoe for your child, you want to stick with leather or canvas and stay away from any kind of synthetics or plastics. They do not stretch, they do not break in, and it could cause a lot of problems for a child. So stay away from those things. Shoes should not need to be broken in. If in fact the shoe does not feel comfortable when a child tries it on for the first time, then it's not the proper fit. There's no such thing as breaking in a shoe, especially when you're a child. Another helpful thing to know is that it's not a good idea to buy shoes that are too big for a child. A lot of parents do that because, oh, my child is growing, I want to make sure the shoe fits. If in fact you're getting a shoe that's too long for the child, it's not going to bend in the proper area, and it could cause the child to trip and have a terrible injury. So we want to make sure we don't do that. It should fit correctly, and it should not slip in the back. For more information about proper measurement of your child's feet, you can reach us at our office at 732-968-3833 or our website at www.stopfootpainfast.com. Thank you.